Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and man, I am killed from today's gym session, but I figured, you know what, it's already almost 2 a.m. I gotta get on the grind. So as you guys already know, today was a great day for Ripple and XRP overall in the SEC case. As I've mentioned multiple times, listen, this entire SEC case is pretty much the SEC versus Ripple, not Ripple versus the SEC. Honestly, I feel like at this point the SEC is trying to prove their point, but realistically speaking, they have no true argument point against Ripple. And today was a great win, so we're going to be talking about some of that. A lot of you guys probably already seen most of the stuff that actually happened today, so I'm not going to go in depth on that kind of stuff, but I do want to talk to you guys a little bit overall about Ripple XRP in the market. So we do see that the market is down about 2%, nothing too crazy there. We do see Bitcoin about 2.09% down, 3.53 in the 7-day. We do see XRP down 0.42%, down 2.13% overall in the 7-day. So nothing too crazy in terms of movement or anything like that. So with that being said, we could kind of jump on to the other things at hands. So I'm going to start with this, right? We do see it really feels like the SEC is on trial. I didn't have the honor of actually being in the call today. My sleep schedule is completely garbage. I'm honestly not up before about like 4 p.m. It's just a weird sleep schedule that I'm on. It's my typical thing. So I missed it completely, but I did read almost pretty much everything about it. I also watched Jeremy Hogan's video on it just recently. And from what I heard, some incredible things happened, right? Now we do see here, notice how the judge read the case to confirm that the SEC was saying. And then we also see here, she's not done that before she's taking what the SEC has said on face value as being truth instead of the 12th truth. It always is. I'd suggest a judge checking what you say isn't a good thing. And yeah, from what I've heard, basically in the past hearings that I actually was a part of, basically Judge Netburn seems like she's pretty much on Ripple's side, pretty much always warning the SEC's lawyers and, the speakers overall multiple times. So I do think that she is on Ripple's side. I think that she's kind of getting tired and impatient with this case overall. And I mean, everybody is, anybody who's an XRP holder, we were supposed to go to the moon 6 months ago from what everybody else says, right? If you guys do watch other YouTubers, there's a lot of individuals that say tomorrow's the day, yesterday's the day, next week, maybe next month. Honestly, nobody really knows when things are going to pop off, but we could analyze what's happening in this SEC case. We could also analyze what's happening with the dollar, with inflation rates, and we could pretty much make a good observation with that. But I do know this. I believe by December, we will have some significant price action where we will be above the all-time high. It's just my opinion overall. Now, that is just from past market structures and also cycles. Sorry, my water almost fell. But that is just from what I believe. I do think that by December, we should have an all-time high in store for us. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this as well. We do see Judge Netburn says that the Ripple versus SEC is not a run-of-the-mill enforcement action. It is a unique case. It will affect significant market policy and the public. And I strongly believe in this. When we talk about this SEC case, and when we even talk about XRP, we're not just talking about retail investors here. We're not just talking about Ripple as a company either. We are talking about the future piece of the puzzle for the entire financial system. And I've talked about this multiple times. I think Ripple and XRP will play a significant role in the future of this market and structure of the financial system. So when we really look at this SEC case, this is detrimental not only to XRP, and I've said this in the past, it's detrimental to the entire crypto market. And if you guys don't want XRP to succeed, then you're honestly not pro crypto. And when I say that, I say it very, strictly, because, if XRP doesn't win this lawsuit, that means that, the SEC could come after every other crypto asset, and I could guarantee you that 9 out of 10 of these assets that are on the top 25 and top 50 list are not suited for a lawsuit like this. Ripple, we are lucky to have XRP actually being sued. And the reason why I say that is because we do see the massive team that is behind Ripple's law, pretty much team. We do see, I think there was like, at some point in time, I think there was like 12 plus lawyers on Ripple's side pretty much defending this case for them. So they do have the finances to back their lawyers, and they do have the team to win this lawsuit. If you take, Bitcoin for an example, who's actually going to stand up for Bitcoin? Who's going to stand up for Ethereum? So I think that we are actually very lucky to have Ripple and XRP in front of the SEC. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this too. We do see even after Ripple won the ruling and it was about to end, they went on the attack. Then after the judge scolded Ripple and told them to stick to the speech in questioning, they seemed to get in another win at the buzzer regarding the Ethereum meeting before the speech. And we even see here, right, agreed, 2 kill shots at the end with judge essentially telling Ripple how to word the letter to her to get approval on both questions to ask Hinman and destroy the deliberative SEC Stonewall. And I do agree here, right? This is, again, going back to the idea that Judge Netburn basically wants Ripple to win this case. She's basically on Ripple's side. I've talked about this multiple times in the past, too. She doesn't really seem too unbiased here. She kind of seems biased on Ripple's side. And there is a lot of, things in question. We talked about the Ethereum ICO. We've talked about the Ethereum selling from Buterin himself when he was saying, he was selling during the 2017-2018 bull run near the top. He even said, he was basically watching it crash while he already got out, almost laughing at Ethereum investors. He said this in an interview. So me personally, I think it's a prime, example of how, Ethereum is a security. I don't think that XRP is a security at all. I think that this SEC case, I think they dig the hole deeper and deeper every single time that they have, a meeting like this. So let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this as well. We do see here the SEC lawyer has asked for a moment and gone silent. Laugh out loud, is this a TV show? Again, it goes back to the idea that even when we were talking in the past, when we talked about the past call-ins, the SEC lawyers, man, like, I don't know if they're just unprepared or what, but every single time that I was in a call-in, the Judge Netburn basically warned them multiple times. And this just shows you how unorganized and how unprepared they are with this lawsuit. Now, granted, they had 2.5 years to prepare for this lawsuit, and they're asking for a moment during the call-in. I mean, come on, guys. That's just comical if I ever seen it, before. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this as well. We do see here, imagine a government agency that pretends to protect investors and at the same time tries to prevent investors from finding out that they're actually doing anything possible in case, right? And we do see here there's not even a word for it. And it's funny because we talk about, like, even when we go back to that Hester Pierce statement from yesterday when I did a video on it, yeah, we still need crypto clarity, but she's not doing anything, right? I just think it's funny that at this point, this the SEC is just an embarrassment at this point. And they're proving it day by day. I mean, they proved it time and time again before, even with like the Tesla lawsuit and stuff like that. But even now, they have dug a hole deeper and deeper every time that they, have a meeting like this. So I just think it's funny that, they claim to protect investors, that they're here for the investors, blah, blah, blah. Listen, they're not. And I've done multiple videos on this. They are not protecting anyone. They are, in fact, protecting themselves. The reason why, and I've seen a lot of people say, they're trying to destroy XRP, so why would you even be invested? They're not trying to destroy it. They're trying to control it. That's it. That's all they're trying to do. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about 2 last final tweets. I hope that you are all still here. If you guys are still here later in the video, comment down below XRP to the moon. So, we do see here the SEC has refused to turn over one internal memorandum related to Judge Netburn's 2 orders to turn over those internal documents. The SEC is claiming every single document is privileged because of the deliberative process doctrine. Isn't that funny? She ordered it 2 times now, and the SEC is still refusing. I honestly think that the judge, I think Judge Netburn should definitely step in here and pretty much say, listen, we either need these documents or I'm just closing out this case and that's it. I honestly think that that's what should happen next, because at this point, it's just laughable that the SEC is trying to pretty much hold back on releasing these documents. But let me know what you guys think about that. Now, last and final tweet that I want to talk to you guys a little bit about. I know there was a lot of tweets to read in this. We do see here, the fight over the Hinman deposition has now just begun. It will be a heated meet and confer meeting, I can promise you that. If I was a lawyer for Ripple, I would find out immediately if the SEC intends to object to several basic non-privileged questions about the Hinman case, basically. Now, when we talk about this Hinman overall deposition, we're talking about the Ethereum. Ethereum isn't a security speech. How many drafts did the speech undergo? Who helped draft or compose the speech? Who reviewed the speech before you gave it? Did you submit the speech to any of the commissioners or chairman? Anyone outside of the SEC assist you? Now, when they were talking about this, basically, Hinman said that this entire, him basically saying Ethereum isn't a security, whatever, they said that it was pretty much his own personal thoughts or opinions. I love when they push that narrative. That narrative has been pushed so many times. Listen, there comes an extent to the point where you're basically like, all right, well, I said this, but it was just in my own opinion. It wasn't me talking, out loud for, the SEC or anything. It's just funny to me. But we also see here, what research articles, publications, or technical resources did you review before giving the speech? What input did the founder of the Ethereum Foundation provide you before reaching your opinion? What other digital assets did you review or compare to Ethereum before speech? Did you send any emails or messages with any lawyers or staff at Simpson Thacher before giving that speech? List each person you spoke to about the speech before giving it, etc. Notice I haven't asked what was said yet, so there is no privilege argument, many more. But if the SEC is going to object to these basic questions, I would go to the judge and ask the judge to appoint a special master, i.e. the judge herself, or a retired judge to preside over the deposition and rule on objections live on the spot. Just a few of my initial thoughts. And this is true, right? There's a ton of questions that needed to be asked. There's a ton of questions that need to be answered as well, especially regarding this Ethereum and Bitcoin pretty much stance that they have that, it's basically they're not securities. Listen, I've done the research on Ethereum. I think Ethereum is the epitome of what a security is. I think if anything, Ethereum should be in the spotlight right now and not XRP. I think XRP is safe. I think it's clear to go, and I think it's ready to pretty much go to the moon. And when we talk about that, I talk about the fact that it should not be getting scolded by the SEC at all. Their argument point for XRP being a security is just garbage. It lacks basic needs for justification for a security aspect, and Ethereum on the other hand doesn't. I think Ethereum is, like I said, the epitome of what a security is. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think that these questions are great. I think Johnny Deaton pretty much hit the nail on the head here. I think that those questions should have been answered. I don't think that, really any of them were. So I definitely think that they do have a lot of questions to really kind of think about and ask later. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm still very bullish on XRP and Ripple. I love the asset myself. If you guys do hold XRP and you guys are an XRP supporter and you guys are new to the channel, definitely subscribe and turn notifications on. If you guys aren't new to the channel, definitely smash that like button and comment down below why you're so bullish on XRP as well. But if you guys are still here, like I said, XRP to the moon, baby. You guys already know. Comment down below. But if you guys do want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial. You guys could also join the Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.